Florida had its Juneteenth moment when Union troops marched into Tallahassee to enforce the Emancipation Proclamation. As CBS 4's Hank Tester tells us, that historic event did not happen on June 19th, but actually May 20th, 1865, 11 days after the end of the Civil War.
A new national holiday signed into law by President Joe Biden. Juneteenth will be celebrated each June 19th across the United States. The holiday designated to note the arrival of Union troops in Texas to enforce the Emancipation Proclamation that Abraham Lincoln had signed 2.5 years earlier.
Here in the state of Florida, that date for us was May the 20th, 1865. That is when General Edward McCook read the Emancipation Proclamation in Tallahassee.
So in Florida, our Juneteenth is really May 20th. Across the South, slaves learned they were free only after Union troops arrived. So there were Juneteenth-like events with different dates as Union troops did get into the South.
Back when schools were segregated, the Black-controlled schools were out. It was a holiday that they recognized. Children were dismissed from school in order to participate in May 20th events here in the state of Florida.
And celebrate in the Black communities across the South. And while the new holiday is receiving much fanfare, not everyone's on the bandwagon.
I am not on this Juneteenth bandwagon. I don't understand the celebration of it. I don't know what it really accomplished for Black people, for slaves at the time.
Marvin Dunn, author, activist, former longtime FIU professor.
Didn't free slaves in the states that were in rebellion. So the Emancipation Proclamation didn't impact 90% of the slaves in the country. So I'm not sure why it should be celebrated. What should be celebrated is when Grant won, when Lee gave up at Appomattox and the North won the war. That freed the slaves.
Juneteenth not well known beyond the nation's Black communities. This May 2021 Gallup poll reveals 12% polled were familiar, 25% somewhat, 34% a little bit, and 28% knew nothing at all. For years, Blacks pushed for a national holiday.
What rings a little bit false about this is that it was after the protest of last year in the aftermath of the murders of Breonna Taylor and Ahmaud Arbery and, of course, George Floyd, that there became this real search for quick and easy and, might I add, symbolic ways to celebrate and engage the Black community. And that's when I saw a lot more conversation about Juneteenth.
Professor Hobbs says that the Juneteenth national holiday is a good thing, promotes conversation, educates.
It was our own 4th of July.
Even after the enforcement of the Emancipation Proclamation by the Union troops, the ex-slaves just couldn't walk away from the plantation. They had nowhere to go. So many stayed, accepted the poor living conditions and menial wages, and then faced Jim Crow. I'm Hank Tester, CBS 4 News.